You walk up to the terminal, bag in hand, and begin scanning your items. The machine beeps once, but when you swipe the next item, the scanner won't register. A red light flashes and the screen freezes, requiring an employee who is already occupied with 3 other stations. Retailers originally pitched this technology as a friction-free future. They claimed that checking out your own items would mean shorter lines, faster exits, and lower overhead for the supermarket. The actual results tell a different story. Long lines still persist, technical errors frequently stall the process, and the cost of groceries has continued to climb in many markets despite the move toward automation. If the shopper is now performing the roles of cashier, bagger, and tech support, it raises a significant economic question. Where are the financial savings from all that unpaid labor actually going? The widespread adoption of self-checkout represents a deliberate business strategy to transfer the physical work of retail directly to the consumer. Modern retail relies on massive payroll reductions. In this vintage supermarket, you see the high volume of staff needed to manage just 6 checkout lanes. For any store, human labor, including wages, training, and benefits, remains the single largest operating expense. Self-checkout changes that math. 1 employee supervising 8 terminals eliminates wages for 7 workers while keeping capacity the same. Scaled across thousands of national locations, these localized cuts translate into hundreds of millions saved annually. Beyond direct labor savings, these machines serve a second, quieter purpose. They act as highly efficient points for gathering individualized consumer data. This 1979 explainer card details the Universal Product Code, which was designed to identify the manufacturer and the specific item at the check stand. Today, retailers use that same identification system to track exactly how you move through the store and which items cause the most delays during your scan. This makes the self-checkout model a dual-engine profit generator, simultaneously slashing overhead while turning your shopping behavior into a valuable dataset. It's reasonable to wonder why those massive labor savings haven't made groceries cheaper. In reality, retail prices are largely determined by market demand and competition. When companies successfully lower their operating costs through automation, they often absorb those savings as profit rather than lowering the price of goods. However, the shift to automation introduced a costly side effect known as shrink, the retail industry's term for inventory that disappears due to theft, scanning mistakes, or machine errors. Shrink can range from a customer accidentally forgetting to scan a bottom-of-the-cart item to intentional theft by shoppers who feel their unpaid labor justifies a discount on their bill. To combat these losses, stores have invested heavily in surveillance. They've added ceiling-mounted cameras, artificial intelligence that monitors hand movements, and weight sensors in bagging areas to watch every transaction. This created a strange irony. The technology intended to eliminate human labor costs eventually required hiring more security staff and purchasing expensive AI systems just to monitor the customers. Recently, the financial logic behind full automation began to falter. Several major retail chains have started to pull back, removing or limiting their self-checkout lanes. The rising costs of inventory loss, combined with expensive machine maintenance and significant customer alienation, eventually outweighed the savings from a smaller payroll. Many stores are now returning to a hybrid model, limiting self-checkout to shoppers with just a few items and bringing human cashiers back to the front lines of the store. The future of retail automation is moving away from customer-led scanning and toward invisible tracking, using AI and sensors to record your purchases in the background as you walk the aisles. Until that transition is complete, your participation at the kiosk remains a key part of a multi-billion-dollar economic strategy. The most effective business strategies are often the ones that convince the consumer that performing a job for free is actually a personal convenience.